sir, what is good with y'all? RogueBlox actually just updated. No, Type Soul did just drop, but Type Soul sucks, bro. We're not playing that. Anyway, so this update did just drop. A very big update. So I'm just covering the most important parts at the start real quick so I can get y'all the best info. And then if you want to hear about all the other stuff, I'll get into that after. But let's get straight into the most important stuff. So as you see, this is the new content. We got a new Ultra class, actually. The new Ultra class is the Ultra for Priest. At least there's no way it's not. So what I'm going to assume it is, you need to go Orderly for Priest Super, and then you just go Chaotic for the Ultra. And now in here, they actually say there's added a Ashen Temple. So this may have something to do with the new area that was added, but this is the new Ultra. And then for Super class, it is Super. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, the Super class is just going to be for guns. It's Deputy, yeah, Gunslinger. So this is new Super class for guns. It's gonna be Chaotic class, I'd assume. Maybe not, bro. It's Deputies. So I think it'd be Orderly, actually. And then new World Boss. Earth gives way to rebuild an ancient temple. The monarch of the gelatinous horde now awaits you. So this probably, now that I have this, is probably King Slime, I'd assume, since it's very Terraria based. So King Slime got added, then Torture got reworked, and now they added Aether Forging, which is very, very, very cool. I will not lie. So you can get vials of Aether, which you get from boss chests, and now on certain weapons you can actually enhance their stats. So this is kind of like a this is like a Zenkai from DBL. I don't remember what the thing was called from Deep Woken, but it's like that where you can put it on kind of shittier weapons to make them better. So it's only the Venom Blade, the Sylvian Edge, and the Poos Hammer. This is the only thing I think that'll be good because the hammers are annoying to fight. And so they actually added a secret boss, which I'm going to assume is different from the world boss. So got a new secret boss, which is interesting, and a new mob, and 11 weapons. So it seems like they added a lot of content. Now this is the first ever, but they said they're going to do updates bi-weekly. So this is actually their first ever like content update. And then 4 equipment pieces, so just like armor, 2 enchants, I have no idea what they are, and a new ether block. So I'm going to assume this gives you like mana on hit or something. And then a new vamp passage, which is probably good because vamp honestly was not that good. They added a button to unequip blocks and gold bloods, which is honestly, so gold bloods, I don't think there's a way to actually unequip them. But for blocks you deadass will just have to hold backspace and just equip a weapon a bunch until you got lucky. And now added a store window to the game for game passes and potential future. Yeah, okay, bro. Add a new enchant, VFX for agile, viral, mind-breaking, hemophilic, and piercing. So probably just I don't know if that's gonna be like on proc or for the actual enchant. Add a new VFX effect for burn procs. New for landing magical attacks. Magic is gonna be very good soon, by the way. If you don't already know, arcane whetstones can switch your physical to magical and magical to physical. So add a new blunt hit VF, so just a new VFX. Add a new way to get gift of sight XP. So a lot of people did not like grinding this, so this is very good. Rework Chartreuse necklace. And now this is probably this is probably the most important thing for some of y'all. Gift tiers now save account wides, meaning if you're tier up your gift on one slot, the same gift on another slot will also have a tier increase. So basically if you have like 3 accounts that are all seer, you don't have to go max it out on all 3 slots. It'll just instantly be maxed out once you get one of them hot. And they also made it so that if you reroll your gift, it won't void your old progress. So you'll keep your progress. So basically on one account, you can just get this like max gift on one slot, and then every slot has access to the max gifts. And if you are gripped by someone who is an ultra / dual super, kill credit will now be given to the player who does the most damage. It's kind of a nothing burger thing, I feel like. I don't know why they added that. Add a detective for dual ultra / races. Okay, that's pretty good. I wonder if that'll affect the people that started the sigil quest, if their armor moved and got dark sigil. Magical damage weapons have a blue tooltip instead of the traditional white one. I don't really know what that means. Having a magical damage weapon will shift your base class skills to magical damage. Ooh, wait, that's like, wait. So I am worried about how this is gonna be because, as you know, if you guys don't know, so I'd say probably the best magic armor in the game comes from the Steel Major Ant, which is the big ant boss fight that is lightning, and his armor is all magical damage. So if you get hit by someone using like a sword that doesn't have the arcane whetstone on it, it'll do a shit ton of damage to you. So you have no physical armor. But if you have that on, and then somebody uses like magic on you, like Damon Smith Flames, you won't take that much damage. So a lot of people actually aren't running magical armor right now. And so now your whole entire kit's going to be switched to magic damage. So it does, like, these fights are going to be 50-50 basically if you're wearing this armor, which I don't know how that's going to be good for the game. Because it's going to be like, if you do magic damage and they have the armor, well then it's going to be harder to kill them. And if they don't have the armor, it's going to be a free wipe. Bizarre purchase timer increased to 60 seconds. Mythical weapons can now be reinforced with whetstones. Kane's final M1 now procs bleed. Flashing block wind up doubled. I think is flashing the TP? I don't think it is. No, I think it is actually. Add an indicator when someone's about to teleport to you from flashing. Okay, so they kind of nerfed the TP block, but this certainly matters. A lot of people have them on ragdoll modes anyway. Flashing teleport is now offset by your weapon range, and weapons M1 range plus 3 studs. What? Okay, they gutted flashing block. At a range limit of 200 studs to yeah, they just gutted flashing block. No longer proc weapon enchant. Stop training dummies or passive mobs on PvP danger. I think they did this because they added, or they probably did this because of the lifesteal enchant. Starting pickaxe memento, and I'll give you a gilded pickaxe. Brought back overseer's sold obtainment and disabled. Brought back overseer's old attainment and disabled observe. It will get a new special ability in the future, but making it 10 times harder as a temporary band-aid fix was not a good idea. Now remove your demon heart at Roplick. Who I think Roplick's new, bro. Now remove your shrine at Roplick. Okay. Move soul stain from removing shrines. Oh, that's nice. Last stand is now disabled during Gladiator. I don't know what that is actually. Oh, that better not be the thing that kills you if you take too long and it like takes you, and whoever has like the more HP wins. Because those Gladiator matches can go on for so long, bro. Enchanted mythical weapons can only be listed on the bazaar. Why? Reduced orcs max extra HP from 20 to 10? Orc extra outgoing damage reduced from... Yo, they just gutted my favorite. They just gutted the best. Bro. Okay, nice. Self-inflicted damage can only be negated by mana body. Vampires can now regain stomach from floor pose while out of danger. Why? Why'd they just buff Scream Vampire? Zombies can no longer regain stomach from floor pose. Okay, that's weird. Static Gills now activates at 3 PB just before. It probably should be like 2, I'm not gonna lie. Shinobi's dash no longer makes you invisible, cause some issues with conflicting. That's pretty good. Meow crit, now he spawns faster. Yeah, Meow crit was kind of weird, bro. Like mobs now apply anti-heal on certain attacks. B, Gorian, Stormcutter. Oh, B's applying anti-heal when their health packs is very interesting. I don't know if that affects health packs or not. I hope it doesn't. Wow, they and the Stormcutter too. So basically, all like the mob health packs for these bosses, they apply anti-heal, so you might not heal from them. Updated many of the mobs in the game utilize both damage types on different attacks. So physical and magic. So now you can't just stack them on physical armor because now these mobs are going to be doing magic as well. Nice. Removed Fallen Knight healing and PvE. Oh, chill. Wait, they just gutted Fallen Knight PvE builds. Okay, I don't know about gutted, but they made it worse. Fishing now removes FF. Third down now removes FF. Sage's dexterity speed boost nerf. The same Baltic, but the speed boost is just too OP. Lord of the Flies no longer consumes HP. Rapid swipes, base damage increased. Rapid swipes, damage reduction per swipe decreased a bit. Nomadic Navata crit and lag increased. I don't know how much 0.1 seconds is gonna do, but this was a dagger everybody's running that would do the 3-hit crit and was swinging very fast. Life shard cap increased. Oh, that's a W. You can now bake up the 2 life crystals. W. No longer. Oh, you no longer drop food on death. Oh my god. What? Cooked meat max. Yo, they listen to me. They listen to me, dog. Oh my. They listen to my suggestion. I mean, they didn't remove the cap, but thank you, bro. Shit. I hate, bro. Landing on slide not only reduces the cooldown by 4 seconds instead of 10. Okay, that's another orc. Right into danger heal reduction. That's pretty good. People were able to do these things for way too long, bro. Robo-Kids only get a 50% chance to negate poison. I don't even know why Robo-Kid's like in the game, but it's on. Made Queen be easier to hit while under her. W. Timekeepers can now get time back from reaching Super and Ultra. Timekeepers can now get tortured. What? Danger tag durations increased a bit. That's good. Dropping someone no longer removes all their old danger tags. Inf holding buffed. Danger tags from carrying now properly track the attack cards of the person carrying. Star Shooter no longer targets allies. Static Gills now deals 12 magic damage on activation. Bonds now give a 2% crit cooldown each instead of attack speed. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is for the one race that gets every day they get like the stack. I don't know if I'd rather have crit cooldown instead of attack speed. Following skill upgrades now make the skill require a case decision. They say skill upgrades, but I think they just mean skills. So you need. Oh, they just gutted Ancient Champion being able to use other weapons. So all of this right here is all of Ancient Champion's kit, and you need castices or brawler wraps, I'd assume, to use. So Ancient Champion can't just run a Kanobo or a greatsword and use his whole kit. Okay. Fixed ultimate's not counting as a multi-hit. Chi flow damage boost at 100% mana. Ultimate's cooldown increased. Rising Dragon cooldown increased. Oh, so some Ancient Champion nerfs. Remove the Rising Dragon's base damage featured from Gentle Fist stacks. And Gentle Fist removed all your damage anyway. Rising Dragon's damage increased. Is this a monk move or a torture move? No, wait, that's an Ancient Champion move, right? Harmony Gauntlet's M1 damage reduced. Oh, so they nerfed? They actually nerfed Ancient Champion's Gauntlet damage. Gentle Fist cooldown is now increased by 5 seconds for each player length. What? Wait, they're actually gutting this class. Gentle Fist damage and defense per player reduced? Damn. Spirit Ball cooldown decreased. Beach Manifest damage increased by 20%. Forest Manifest is now able during the windup. Forest Manifest damage increased. Spirit Traversal given a 7-second cooldown. Desert Manifest now knocks upwards. So it looks like they're buffing Monk here, or World Sage. Sky Manifest now up tilts, Manifest V. So it looks like they buffed Monk. Excalibur Fire crit, Charge crit, wind up increased, nerfed Ultra Sigil. Excalibur crit cooldown nerfed. Ice Charge crit range decreased. Damn. Last ice charge now adds 0.6 end lag. Wait, they just heavy gutted sigil. Ball Knight thrust type armor now ends as soon as the move ends. Domain of Darkness will no longer end if a non-player dies in it. While the user is in PvP danger. No more flames are no longer lifesteal from mobs or in PvP danger. Interesting. Blooming Resolve, duration increased. Blooming Resolve self-damage is now applied as 20% cursed flame damage, which will go away after knocking / killing someone. I'm pretty sure this is the Samurai E. Blooming Resolve damage boost decreased from 20% to 10%. I don't know why they're nerfing Samurai. We have the Earth Hyper Armor removed. Void Encroachment Blind duration reduced. I'm pretty sure this is Wraith, which is Wraith that need a little bit of a nerf. In Extraction, you now get 99.9 self anti-heal. Wraith Slice, hitbox decreased by 50%. Void Castigation now flashes the PB indicator. Okay, so we're putting some nerfs for Wraith. Nothing too crazy though. Should now always probably go on cooldown when it ends. T-ping back to a Kingslayer apparition while in stun will now increase the upgraded dash to 5 seconds. So nerfing Kingslayer running ability. Well, this is a shit ton of stuff, so I'm just gonna go through all the important ones real quick. Some Dryad nerfs here. Looks like a slight buff to Destroyer here. Some Prowler Rider changes. Just rework the class, bro. Kanabo crit hyper armor now begins 0.3 seconds, so that means you can't just spam that shit and not get taken out. Steel mail +1 speed removed, HP reduced, physical armor reduced. Yo, so apparently, according to my friend, Pv's a lot harder now because he just went to fight Ant King, so that's GG. The following outfits now require Ultra / Dual Super. Steel Mail, ugh. Turtle Shell's innate physical armor removed. Trinket Disguise ends when attacking. Okay, that's very good. Thank God. Gate now has a 1-second window after being casted for others can enter. Okay. Taunt Pool is now neutral. That's good actually. So it looks like this is all the stuff they've added. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very good update. I won't lie. I think this is a very good update. They listened to the comment a lot of stuff. Their first ever update, I think they did very good, bro. Let me know what y'all think down below. I personally will be playing this type of Type Soul. I think it's a good update. But yeah, bro.